What's up everybody, VB here, bringing you some Gotham City Impostors gameplay, and to this day, I still believe that Arnold Schwarzenegger, casted as Mr. Freeze, was the best decision made in film history. Eyes to see you, Gotham! Anyway, in this week's video, we're going to be talking about those brand new community challenges that have been released, and oh, it's so much fun to be in Gotham City this week. Ah, such a good choice of challenges, and again, some pretty easy payout as well. We're also going to be looking back at last week's challenges, more specifically though, the ones focused on the camo, and whether the end really does justify the means. And finally, we're going to kick in our flux capacitor and bring things back to the future, and look at this week's challenges and getting some help from you people watching the video about the ideal loadout to get the most out of the challenges and perhaps earn yourself some fancy new camo. But before we bring you all that, just to let you know, in the background there's a game of TDM being played on the docks, with me using what I dub the espionage parrot class. So I've got the boarding party, kingmaker, ninja smoke bombs. Okay, it's an absolutely rubbish class, but I'm having fun using it. It's an absolute hoot. And I provide some much needed justice to one particular camper in this video. So as always, we're going to kick things off by looking at the community challenges. Now there's one gameplay one, there's one that's been suggested by the community, and as always, there's two camo. So the first challenge is called Streak Stop Headshot. Oh, it rolls off the tongue into my hands and leads to the eventual death of everyone that opposes me. And that challenge is if you end 5 kill streaks with a headshot, you're going to bag yourself 10,000 XP, that's 10,000 XP, and that challenge is repeatable, and it doesn't expire until August the 17th, so I think it's this Friday basically. Wait, checks calendar. Yep, it's this Friday. So this one's going to be a little bit tricky, I reckon, because there's no clear indication on what kill streak someone is on, if they are on one at all. And the other thing about it is, like, some weapons are a lot easier to get headshots with than others. For instance, sniper rifles are absolutely spot on for this challenge, where other things like shotguns, submachine guns, it's pretty random unless you're specifically targeting the head. So yeah, I wouldn't actually strive to do this one, but you'll probably just pick it up in passing, you just won't realise it. So the second challenge has been suggested by Batduda, a member of the forums on the GCI website, and that challenge is the Good Fight. And if you win 10 games as a member of the Bats team, guess what? You win another 10,000 XP, and again that challenge is repeatable, and once again that doesn't expire until August the 17th, so this Friday. Another easy challenge you're going to milk for what it's worth, I assume, because let's face it, member of the Bats team, there's a 50-50 chance, and as long as you put your tryhard class on, or just a class which absolutely beasts everybody, you're going to rack up those 10 wins quicker than anything. Although now thinking about it, after mentioning Batduda's name, I'm stuck with this mental image of Batman wearing Hawaiian shorts. Oh god, I'm stuck in that episode where he did the surfing competition against the Joker in the old Batman TV series. Why, Batman, why? So, as always, there's two camos to earn. There's Snowflake Camo and this Kitty Camo. The Kitty Camo this week, let's get it out of the way because it's the big one. It's for the Kingmaker, the pistol. And if you get 400 kills with the Kingmaker, you're going to get yourself that camo. Now, this I wasn't expecting. I was expecting a camo challenge, but to get Kitty Camo for 400 kills is a bit unusual, because normally the standard is 600. So who knows, I would say that this could possibly be the new standard, but I highly doubt that, because there's still a lot of primary weapons to go through to get that camo for. So yeah, I think the 400 might be a one-off, because the pistol's more of a sidearm than it is a primary. But in saying that, we did get 300 kills to get Snowflake for it, so this is only an extra 100. Not a mean feat by any stretch of the imagination. Now moving on to the most exciting bit of information for this week with regards to the challenges, the Snowflake Camo. This week you're going to earn it if you get 300 kills with the boarding party. Fuck yeah! Excuse my French, but I have been waiting for some love for the boarding party for a long time now, and you want to know the reason why? Is it because it's a decent offensive weapon? Hell no, it is terrible. The reason it's so good is because it's so damn fun. You're firing parrots at someone's face, for God's sakes. There's only one thing better than that, and that's getting a kill by firing a parrot in someone's face. But that's what you need to do this week. Get 300 kills with the boarding party, and you bag yourself some snowflakes. I should go on to mention that the camo challenges don't expire until the same day as the general gameplay challenges. That is, they don't expire until the 17th of August, this Friday. So this week's challenges to earn camo, not too bad to be honest. I think a lot of people will agree it'll be quite interesting. But last week's challenges, oh god, it caused some tension in GCI. Because it was to do with spamming the Thunder Dragon and the Bombardier, the two explosive weapons available. Oh, this caused some grief, not just for people playing and getting on the receiving end, but people dealing the damage as well. Now me myself, I managed to get the kitty camo for the Thunder Dragon. I tried to do the Bombardier one, but it just seemed too out of reach. You know, doing 300,000 points of damage in the space of 7 days, when everyone's running like anti-explosive fun facts, things like that, you just couldn't get the damage done. But getting the Thunder Dragon was bad enough as it is. Not because it was hard, but just because you had so much grief from everyone else sending you a message saying, "Oh my god, you're such a noob. Oh my god, you talentless hacks. Why are you spamming the Thunder Dragon?" It actually got to one point where I got into a message conversation with one of the subscribers that I bumped into online, JJG Mansteel123. And he basically said, you know, "Why are you spamming the Thunder Dragon? It's really, really bad." I'm like, "I'm going for the camo." He turns around and says, "Yeah, I know what you mean, because I had to go through the same thing to get Rainbow for the Witch Doctor. It ain't nice, but it needs to be done." And this is my point, really, because I found playing with the Thunder Dragon was really, really horrible. Not because it's a bad weapon or anything, but it just contradicts my normal playstyle. Because at the end of the day, I play GCI to have fun. You know, I know other people play GCI and other games to get clips, make montages, and fair enough, everyone dances to a different beat at the end of the day. But from my perspective, using that Thunder Dragon really removed the fun element and really slowed me down, and I didn't enjoy the week so much when I was on GCI. So this is what I mean in the intro when I said, does the end justify the means? For me, it was really a conflict between two different interests, the first of which being the completionist element. This is a limited edition camo. Yeah, it's going to be a week of a lot of grief, a lot of hassle, playing against my natural strengths, and you know, playing really cheaply. I'm not going to enjoy it so much, but I'm going to earn a limited edition camo. That probably won't crop up again, because let's face it, the future of GCI is a little bit wobbly at the moment. But going on from that, would I do the same again to get all the calling cards, the catchphrases, and the symbols by mastering the weapon? But on the other hand, is it really worth sacrificing the fun you would have playing normally just for basically what's a little novelty item, you know? And is it also worth invoking all the grief you'd get from playing so cheaply? So it would be pretty interesting if you leave a comment and let me know what's your response. What would you do in that situation? And what's your natural chain of thought when these kind of things crop up as well? Now, speaking of responses, it's time to move on to my final point I want to bring up before the video closes out. And that's to do with one of the challenges this week. So like I said earlier, there's camo available this week for the boarding party. And it's notoriously difficult to get kills with, so much so it can leave you at a disadvantage. Now, instinctively I would equip the deep freezer with the boarding party, so you can freeze people and then get kills with the boarding party, because it makes things a lot easier. But one of my subscribers, BleachFan43, turned around and said, "Okay, maybe I don't want to use the deep freezer. What else should I put in the class?" And it's a really good point, actually. What would you put with a class to make the boarding party good? Or alternately, what would you put in a class to make the class salvageable? Because the boarding party takes up a pretty useful slot. So what would you do? Leave a comment, let me know. It'll help BleachFan43 out, and it might help some other people out as well when they see the responses. Anyway, so much for another 5-minute video this week. Never mind, I hope you're all just staying interested and I'm not just sat there waffling on going wob, 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 wob. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you to everyone that subscribed recently. I'm over 100 subscribers now, and I'm bloody chuffed. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep up the GGs, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.